Hey there, we are back with a new video from our learning series, SQL Injection, a common yet devastating attack on databases. In this video, we'll explore what SQL injection is, how it works, and most importantly, how to prevent it. Let's understand what is SQL injection. It is a vulnerability in the code of a web application, where developer does not handle the input entered by user properly. It occurs when an attacker inserts malicious SQL code into a query via a web form input or other means, exploiting vulnerabilities in the application's code. The goal of SQL injection is typically to manipulate the database in unintended ways, such as retrieving sensitive data, modifying or deleting data, or executing administrative operations. Let's illustrate how does this work with a basic SQL injection example. Imagine a simple login page on a website. The website sends SQL queries to a database server to check if the entered username and password match with any of the records in the database. Now, imagine a hacker. Instead of entering a normal username and password, the hacker enters a crafted SQL query, manipulating the site's code and potentially gaining unauthorized access. Let's demonstrate how does this work with a basic SQL injection example. We are using this website testfire.net, available publicly for testing. Let's go to login page of the website. First, we are going to enter username, admin, and password, any random string. As you can see, it is not working because password is not correct. Now, let's insert crafted input to manipulate SQL query. Username, admin, then add or 1 nowhere 1. Then, any random string and password, it does not matter, as password field will be ignored because of the query we inserted in username field. As you can see, it worked because the basic SQL injection vulnerability exists on this site. Let's delve into the original SQL query and the crafted query to gain a better understanding. Let's discuss original query first. Here, select signifies searching the entire table. The username is admin, and the password is testpass. Both are enclosed in inverted commas. Now, let's look at the crafted query. In this query, notice that we've added the string or11. This introduces a Boolean condition that states or11, effectively bypassing the login authentication. The most crucial part of this string is double dash at the end. It tells the database to ignore the rest of the SQL query, making the login successful even with an incorrect password. Now that we have understanding of how SQL injection works, let's discuss prevention techniques. The key to preventing SQL injection is to use parameterized queries or prepared statements. Instead of directly inserting user input into the SQL query, parameterized queries separate the data from the query itself, making it impossible for attackers to inject malicious code. Additionally, input validation and proper error handling are essential. By validating and sanitizing user input, you can ensure that only legitimate data is accepted. There are other preventive mechanisms available as well, such as the least privilege principle, using stored procedures, input encoding, whitelist input filtering, database hardening, and conducting regular security audits to identify flaws and fix them. In conclusion, SQL injection is a serious threat to database security. However, by implementing proper prevention techniques such as parameterized queries and input validation, you can protect your systems from these attacks. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit like and subscribe button. Stay vigilant and keep your databases safe from SQL injection.